Okay, I'm so sorry that took me so long. I see the pinned message appeared, which, sorry about that. But hi! We're actually starting! Look, your little guys have just been here on screen waiting for you. Sorry about that. Tater Tot was yelling at me that he wanted to go for a walk, like, right before stream was supposed to start. So I started early so you guys could be on the BRB screen, or the starting soon screen for a little bit. So I'm sorry you guys have just been waiting. But let's go back to the top and say hello. Hi, Meeples. Hi, Fancy. Hi, Agent. Hi, Comment. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you for being patient and waiting. I see you guys have been talking about something in chat. Ah, yes, the Four Horsemen. I see Death in there. Hello. Thank you guys for being patient and waiting for me to start this lovely little stream. Sorry you had to wait for so long, but we're here. Which also means we won't be waiting to get into art, because it's, even though I do need to cool down still, I'll at the very least have us on the screen. Sorry about that, though. It's not too hot today. Actually, no, that's a lie. It's like 84 out. But, at the very least, I can cool down while we're chatting. But yeah, we're doing another, co-working stream today, which means chill vibes. Usually it's a lot quieter than normal anyway. Normally I try to have Spirit City open, but I think my computer might have hated me if I tried that, so we're not going to do that. So instead we're just going to listen to some Zelda, Chill and Chill Trilogy. Nice. Trilogy by Game Chops. So I'm gonna pin that, so people know what music we're listening to. Music by Game Chops. Here we go. And we'll pin that. There we go. Sorry. I'm not happy about it either, but Tate had to be walked. He wanted to go out, so he had to go. I see you guys are right under Rhea. Oh yeah, I want to change my candle. I want to have a Rhea bunny thing. Rhea floof. I gotta wait for it to load. My computer's not happy with me today. It is more so, it's more so Steam. Like I said in Discord, Steam was having a shit fit. Want an avatar? Follow. It's my own channel. Give me my damn bunny. I own you. Gimme. My bunny. You're kidding. No, what do you mean follow? It's my bunny. In my own damn house. Not following myself. I can't. My house. I should probably make those bombs cost something, I'm realizing, because you probably shouldn't be allowed to use them 24/7. And hat. Ray of Floof. There we go. That's what I want. I'm keeping my sunglasses. No, we won't, and also technically it kind of did and didn't. Steam was having a shit fit this morning, when I was trying to download Raft, because I spun the big old wheel of games, TM, which also just means that I added a bunch of games I haven't played yet on stream to a list, or to a wheel spinning thing, and then spun it, and Raft was the thing that won. Well, technically a different game won, but I looked at it and realized I don't really want to play that game. So I decided to change it and spun again. So we got Wrapped. Today's planned to be low energy anyway, so I guess it's fine. But I am definitely already kind of tired, but we will be continuing on. But yeah, Steam was being quite terrible this morning. And very worrying, because it was doing that while I was trying to download Raft. The Wheel of Games TM, thank you. How do you do that? How do you add the tiny TM? How do you make tiny words like that? That one didn't even do anything. Oh, right, that's because you're technically under something. There's a platform above you, which is how you guys are allowed to walk on top of the, desk thing. So you blew up, but you couldn't jump because you were stuck under something. Oh, Meeples is sleeping. Look at him go. Little guy. Resting under the Rhea floof. I do love Rhea's redesign, but I do need to fix it up a little bit. I can actually show you why I feel like I need to fix it up. Because Rhea's very cute. Her design isn't bad. I love her design. She basically looks like how her original sketch was, which is this. But the only problem with it to me is she's kind of skinny. No, you see it? Maybe you don't see it, but I see it. Her original drawing, she looks much more like chunky, like an actual fluffy bunny does. And Rhea did not end up looking as fluffy as I wanted her to. So I might have to like thicken up her front feet a little bit more. And like round her some more, because she doesn't look as chunky and fluffy. She's too fit. And she's not supposed to be too fit. She lives in a cafe. She eats sweets all the time. Give her a little bit of a tum. So she's not enough fluff. Not enough fluff for my my Rhea. Not my Rhea. But yeah, I think she just needs more fluff and maybe changing up her line thickness a little bit. So when I animate her, she'll also be slightly different. It won't just be copying the original one. I also wanted to add like a line boil to her animation, because I wanted to do that, but then I realized it's going to take me forever. Like, I only finished Rhea's this little animation within the day before the birthday stream. Or technically 2 days, but I was giving myself a break on the 21st, because I had been working on everything at once. So we took a break from there. But yeah, thank you guys again for being patient. I am very sorry. Also, I'm planning out new emotes. Now, these are all the same emotes from the last time I planned emotes, so don't really look at those. They are not currently important. But instead, I've been planning out a new list for the ones I actually want to end up working on. Because the ones I prioritize or want to prioritize are different. You know what? I'm going to take a spin on Rhea's potion. Oh no. What are you gonna get? I wonder if you can add, like, effects to the stream avatars. Especially, like, individual ones. I'm kind of curious to see if maybe there's something I could do with the stream avatars. Like, if I could randomize effects on certain ones or different ones, because that'd be kind of cool. I'll have to look into that later. But, yeah, there are slightly different emotes that I want to work on. And ones I may or may not do, like these ones over here. I kind of want to add a long one with Rhea. But long emotes take up 3 slots, and I only have so many. Free or not free. You feel compelled to say the last word of every sentence 3 times. Each one quieter than the last. Oh, okay, so you got an echo. That's very silly. I enjoy. I also have some panels we're planning out. But yeah. It's been kind of nice having all of the things I'm working on one page. Oh yeah, I had a bunch of like coffee themed color palettes in case I wanted to use them when I was designing my one of the mini forms that I did not actually go with, as you can tell. The original mini form was going to be like a little dragon thing, little like actual chimera, but instead I look like this when I turn small. Yeah, the idea is nowhere near the same. I do still have a teeny tiny tail. At least there's that. But I look like this most of the time. Itty bitty. So I know what I did want to show you guys today. Right now we're not working on the emotes. We can later. Maybe I will do some sketches. But right now, what I'm focused on is these, which is the sub badges. There is an older version of them, which I've shown before in likely the Discord, but this was the original drawing that was inspiring them. which were these little potions that got moon like symbols inside of them as they got bigger. Are you actually going to repeat your last word? Okay, that's commitment to the bit. I applaud you. But yes, actually, that is something I will be doing eventually, which is adding different versions of my Sona that you can transform me into. Like how I have the small. There'd be like a bigger form that's a like full furry anthro form. There would be like a kind of, I actually put them in my Ko-fi chat one time. I thought of the idea of like a swapped version of me and Rhea, where I'd get like her bunny traits. So I'd get her tail, I'd get like a little jacket that looks like her floof, her neck floof. I'd get big ears like her, and we'd kind of like look like a swap. You wouldn't be able to swap Rhea. I mean, technically you could, but I'd be worried about messing with Bikubot like that. But in theory, you could have a swapped Rhea as well. I just haven't messed with it yet. But yes, there is the option of having different forms of Kuyu. That's already something I've been planning on for a little bit. I haven't started because I want to do the redesign of like actual PNG Tuber Kuyu before I do any of that. But eventually, there will be more stuff like that. I'm just kind of looking at the bunnies. I'm still so happy that now I get to see these little guys running around on my screen. I also like seeing what traits you guys like giving yourselves to. I think this is Fancy. Oh no, this is Agent. This one's Fancy. Okay, so Fancy's this little red guy here. I know this one up here is Comet. That one's me, and this is Meeples. And I see this is Shay. Come here. Like, I like how you gave yourself the pink eyes. It's very pretty. But yeah, it's just fun seeing what traits you guys end up giving yourselves and what you end up doing with them. Like, these are your little guys. Like I said before, there will be more like hats and face options later on. But right now, this is the whole deal. Oh yeah, sorry, that was Shay. I have to pick you guys up when your names stop showing up to know who's who. So there's once your name disappears, you don't have one until you're picked up or bothered. And you killed yourself. This is why I'm telling you to be careful with those damn things. Stop messing with them. Stop it. You fool. I'm realizing Rhea's eyes moving down is perfect because I didn't actually plan her to do that originally. But now when she looks down, it's kind of like she's just looking at you guys like, what the fuck are they doing? Every once in a while, she looks at your silly little guys. Your Honor, I'm just a silly little guy. That's such good commitment to the bit. Also, there's a jump star if anyone wants to try and grab it. Remember, all you have to do is jump using the stream avatar's extension or just doing !! jump in chat. And you can try and get the jump star for a couple of points. Buy more hats and things. The hats aren't too expensive, mostly because I want them to be relatively cheap, especially for the first day they were here. I might make more expensive ones later down the line, so at the very least there's something you can do with your Kuiper candies. But for right now, they don't do much. Though I guess slots where you can just buy more and more things. But who knows? I know eventually I want to add like a sparkle effect that surrounds your bunny when you do stuff. Which is kind of all it would do, would just be like these little sparkles that are like connected to your bunny, stuff like that. I might eventually reanimate the bunnies themselves, but if I ever did that, I'd have to reanimate all of the outfit options, all the gears, and that would take forever. And I don't really want to do that. That sounds painful. This was already an experience. Why does my lip look like that? It's not a different color. It's just small. Oh wait, no, I do have a top lip. Okay, I don't know why it looks like that. Why the shy looks like it's like the lip is purple. Bug. Yeah, my room. Terrible creature. Flying bug. But yeah, either way, I'm mostly just gonna redo these because they've been in my head for a little bit, but I never actually finished them. Or started putting them out. Because I want my cute little sub badges. And I want them done. So that I can have them out and doing and around. So you guys can actually have different sub-badges. Because the old Comet design is cute and all, but he's no longer a mascot of mine. Rhea is the main mascot, and Pluto is the secondary mascot, and she's either a bear or a cat. Maybe something that looks kind of like both. But Rhea's the main mascot. Let's see. So I'm going to reorganize. And I also know that I want the, I did kind of want them to match up with actual moon phases. So I even drew out the moon phases here in the corner. The plan for the, like, sub-badges right now is just simply potion bottles that are filling up. Because, of course, witchy theme, cafe, that sells, like, magic items and stuff like that. It makes sense for the item you get as a patron to be like a specific potion with a symbol on it. I mean, that or what else?
Hello.
Hi, Agent. Also, yeah, sorry for the wait for stream to actually start. I apologize, but I'm here now. And we are getting into the co-working section. Because I don't have Spirit City open, I can't have the same Pomodoro timer. Probably still not saying that right. I wonder if I can just find some online. Pomodoro. What about this one? Please don't be loud as shit. Aha! Okay, cool. I know you guys can hear that too, so you could tell that was about to be loud as shit. Repeat once. Ticking sound. Don't tick at me. Uh, 12? Trying to figure out how this works. I don't think... I'm gonna assume that this is free. It also says sign in. Do I have to pay for this? I hope not. Short break. Long break. Okay. Can I change the timer? Potentially. What the fuck is premium? Yeah, no, I'm good. You're not gonna play ads, are you? I do have an ad blocker. Setting. Okay, no, I can tangent. Okay, we're gonna have a 30-minute timer, a 5-minute short break, and a 15-minute long break. That sounds good to me. And let's start the work timer. Okay, you do your thing in the background. You'll hear a little, like, music sound when we're done, and I'll let you guys know as well. We are heading to break time. 550. Yeah, you guys spent them all on your crowd control coins. I will say I do love the concept of the badges so far. I'm suddenly glad I made the effect last only an hour. Oh no. Shay, you don't have to do that. The Echo Potion is so fun. That's such a funny idea. Because it's just like kind of mildly annoying to do. Because you have to remember to do it after each sentence. Also, the main reason I didn't want to do the potions. Just like every artist, I hate circle. Like, that looks fine, but it's not. I did also kind of want to choose a different type of potion bottle, but honestly, the big circle potion is so iconic. What else could you really use but the big circle potion? I'm committed to this bit. Alright, I can't stop you. I mean, other than like a potion for the witchy side of the cafe, I'd think of a coffee cup, but you can't see inside of a coffee cup, so. I wouldn't really want to use a coffee cup. I mean, unless it's a see-through coffee cup, and then that's just kind of like a glass teacup. I don't think people tend to put coffee in see-through. Well, I mean, I guess they can. You're not required to put your coffee in any type of cup. But the circle potion is just the one that I feel like most people think of, or at least circular. So let's get a good, let's even turn all of this off and get a good potion base. Plus I did make it, plus I did make it anyway, so I might as well use it. That's fair. Oh yeah, since I'm actually starting now, there is a project I wanted to bring up that's been on my mind for a little bit. And some of my friends like Comet would actually know about this project because I talked about it in a different like personal Discord a while ago, though it's also been a long time, so I don't blame you if you don't remember. But I'm realizing two things. One, the current comic I'm working on was supposed to be my starter comic, and it kind of grew into something I really love. And I don't want it to just be some throwaway, simple thing I don't do anything with. So instead, it's going to be the main comic I want to work on, hopefully starting next year. It's been put to the wayside. Instead, I'm working on a completely different comic that will start eventually, maybe even in the coming months, called Tales from the Cafe, or something similar to that. And you're probably thinking, Tales from the Cafe, you mean like the stream cafe, my lore for my Sona. And you would be correct. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to make a mini comic series based off of random things from the cafe. That could be bits from stream, it could be things that are kind of reminiscent of stuff that's happened, like different games I've played. But the main idea is actually just more so the adventures that my Sona and Rhea and Pluto would all have to get through. Because like I've said before, the cafe essentially is inside of a enchanted forest of sorts. There's all sorts of different monsters and creatures, many of which just kind of take solace, or not solace, but like sanctuary within the area of the cafe. While the further out you go, there's probably more dangerous creatures, like dragons, or giant bears, or dire wolves, stuff like that. So I kind of liked the idea of writing a mini-comic series that's just about the different creatures that technically live outside the cafe. Creatures that in some way are eventually going to be a part of my streams. And I'm getting a text, and I'm really hoping this is good news. Okay, it's just a picture of the dog. Very cute. But yeah, I am excited to try that because I like the idea of just those like little mini comic skits. You know, like not skits, strips. Like Garfield, stuff like that doesn't really fully have a story. It's just kind of like little weekly adventures and stuff like that. Thank you for the self-care reminder, Agent. I like where this is going. And thank you for the save reminder. But yeah. Also, if this is at any time gets annoying, please tell me. No, I don't have to read these out loud. It's not annoying me. It's all right. I'm reading them because I find it funny. If I don't want to read them, I'll just stop. But it bothers me not. If anything, I respect you for committing to a bit like this. One, not only the fact that you're committed to the bit that you added to the list, but the fact that you actually added a potion for Rhea of random effects that she can give you, and you're doing them. Like, Shay, I hope you understand that that is a form of fan art, right? And that's very much appreciated that you would do something like that, because that's so cool. I've said it before, but the fact that you would be inspired to make something based off of my streams and like things we've talked about on stream is extremely important to me. And it's very sweet. I'm glad that I could do something on my streams that would inspire you to create, because creating is so much fun. And I'm very thankful that you would make something like that. Just because you can, because it entertains you. I think it's so cool. And I do count that as fan art, even if you don't technically agree. I think that's so cool, and I appreciate it as a work of art that was inspired by something that's been done on this channel. And I don't care if coding isn't technically art, fuck you, it is. Fuck you. No, that's the wrong one. Respect people's creative work. If it makes you happy and it's something creative, it's a form of art. I love it. And I really hope you had fun, and I'm excited to see what other potion effects you get every once in a while. Because that's so cool. Agent, what happened to you? Why are you over there? All I saw was you just come flying down for some reason. What were you doing? Okay, let's see. No. Everybody is a creative and an artist in their own way, except for people who use AI. I disagree with anything you make if you're using AI for it. Generative AI. There is a huge difference between all types of AI. But we're talking about generative shit. Like, if you use AI to write a story, you're not a writer. You're just someone who wrote some prompts into a thing. The thing was a writer more than you are. Me who made Lonnie fan art redraw I did for you. Yeah, I'm still really happy about that. I do love it. Thank you so much, Comet. It's also just such like a creative thing to do. Like the little Rhea potion thing is so fun. And was kind of more of a one-off thing, if anything. Like her providing potions with random effects was like just a random thing we said during stream. It's so cool that you did something like that. Because I've always loved like wild magic stuff. I've always thought it's kind of neat, but the fact that Rhea is now like this wild magic entity is so fun. Welcome, it was a very fun thing to make. There's 50 total. The total is actually the actual wild magic table. I might add more to it later and make a full D100. There's 50? That's so much. That's so cool. Also, is this like potentially like a Google Doc or something? Because I'd love to see it. If not, that's also alright if you don't have like a doc version of it. God, I love Magic Wild. Magic Wild. Yeah, Wild Magic. It is so silly. We need this for Chromatic Crowns. Only if Shay is okay with it. Shay, would you be okay if I introduced your Rhea's magic table to a campaign or two? Because that'd be so cool if I could be just like, hey guys, look what one of my VIPs made. Isn't this neat? And then force them to deal with it. Because, fun fact about the D&D campaign I ran at some point called Chromatic Crowns, there actually was an entire month where the gods of various forms of magic would just have random shit going on. Like, straight up. It was mostly a joke about the dice bot we use named Avery, and we called it Avery's Week of Magic. But, like, there was an extra couple of months that are made for a season of magic, where magical abilities are stronger. It's essentially like the Feywild in every plane that isn't the elemental ones, regular ones at least, are stronger. Because essentially, like, summer is the fire plane being stronger, winter is the plane of water being stronger, fall is the plane of air being stronger, stuff like that. So the reason why there's 5 extra seasons is because the plane of the Feywild's plane, the positive and negative energy domains or planes are stronger, stuff like that. So there was just an entire week called, like, I think it was like a joke about April Fool's being an entire week. Instead of it being just people causing dumb pranks, it's just straight up the gods of magic, and especially wild magic, just being like, yeah, here's a storm that drops down knives, have fun. Just weird stuff like that. Like, oh, it's raining! Run. Run. When it starts to rain during the week of magic, you run. Comment, what is happening? What are you guys doing over there? How do you guys keep falling down? Just get up, go up the ladder, you little sillies. It's a Google Doc, and go ahead, though it is technically in development. As long as you're comfortable with me using it, or at the very least seeing it, because this is so cool. I gotta see more of this. Because, like, that's such a fun idea. And also, I'm just nosy. You made something inspired by my silly little gal on the screen. And that's so cool to me, that Rhea has her own little, like, wild magic table. Hell, if I can figure it out, I might even try to add some of those effects to stream as, like, channel points. Of course, with adding a little credit to you, of course, because it'd be ideas that came from you. Something that you made, and that's just so cool. I want to do something that, like, honors you because of that. That's such a cool thing. Cosmos shouldn't be rolling on the wild magic table. Then again, she's half fighter now, so maybe she can survive it. You're not just a squishy sorcerer. So maybe you'll do well. Maybe. Hopefully. I think the potion looks alright. It's not bad, and the more you zoom out, the more you can see that there's the little line on the inside. She's a creature. Yeah, she's gonna hopefully do better next time I run Chromatic Crowns. Which, speaking of which, I should make very clear at the very least to comment, Chromatic Crowns will not be coming back for some time. One, there are so many D&D campaigns going on right now, in our group alone, let alone the ones we have outside of our group. Two, I am more focused on streaming and my comics in the future to do any creative projects other than that. So I likely will not be working on Chromatic Crowns in the first place until I've gotten in a good place in my comics. And honestly, I don't know when I'll be able to start Chromatic Crowns again, because currently my OCs are the higher hyperfixation. But I do hope I can bring it back eventually, because I know you guys did love it, and I loved it too. And my negative feelings towards it have gone away as well. Chromatic Crowns did I was a little butthurt about Chromatic Crowns, but not fully sure why. I think I just had like a kind of a negative association with D&D because of some of the incidents we've had before. But I do feel a lot better about Chromatic Crowns. I also will not get into the incidents, and I would ask we not get into the incidents. Don't ask. We're not going to talk about all of the stuff that we have had go on. Your strength and charisma ability score switch for the duration. The duration of stream? I'm gonna assume that means the duration of the stream. Whenever I fully write out Cosmos' backstory at some point, because I wrote Azalea's and Sin, I'll still send you Cosmos' fully written backstory. I would love to see when you're done. Right, because everyone gets to have redone character sheets as well, since you guys are allowed to rewrite your characters finally, in case there's any little changes anyone wants to do to their character. Yeah, I think this is a good potion base. I probably should add the cork, but I will make a copy first, because the cork actually does come off in some of these. You saw a glimpse of it a bit ago. But the cork does come off at some point with the further upgraded badges. Cosmo and Kala, give me more of the gaze. Look, one day I will draw Kala so you can give her some fan art of the two of them smooching if you would like. I do know how much you love your pink gay. So I'll give you back the original one you had. Because technically you did make Kala, I'm pretty sure. So technically, Kala is your original pink gay. Now you have Azalea to fill the void. Or at the very least, Kala was originally an idea you came up with, and then I had to flesh her out. As the DM tends to do with the side characters. No, my thing back on. Then again, Cosmo, okay. Comet, you could design as Comet or Kala's design if you really want to. All you need to know is that she is mostly pink and she is a merfolk. I think she had a pretty kind of shark-like tail as well, so she probably has like a wider pink belly compared to the rest of her. And she either has like blue or gold. No, she probably has black eyes considering she's based off of a shark. The duration of the potion, which is an hour. Oh, okay. Unless the effect says otherwise. However, the effect can end early if someone casts lesser restoration, spell magic, or grading healer spell on you. I like the idea that some cows can be milked for like lesser restoration. Or even dispel magic. Why? Minecraft. There are anti-magic cows running around. Right, I was supposed to take the copy paste this first. There we go. Here, just leave you there. There we go. Oh, that's a bit tall. Then also another blue gay. Zen Cosmos with being blue gay tieflings. Shakes hands. You have a type, don't you? What's wrong with? What? No. Oh goodness. Okay, that's not going to work the way I was hoping it would. So instead, crap. Pull that in this way. And then pull this in this way. That's a bit better. Shape's easier to read, I hope. I like blue tieflings. They are good. To be fair, I also have a blue gay tiefling, but not the, like, lesbian variety. Just the gay variety. Oh, the cork is technically on a separate layer. That wasn't supposed to be done. Thank you very much for the follow. Follow alerts are anonymous on this channel, so if you would like to continue to lurk and enjoy, you are very welcome to. But if you would like to let me know who you are and your pronouns, I would also be appreciated. But only do what makes you comfortable and happy. Let's move these out to the sides. Yes? No. Yes. Potion needs to be a little fatter around the tube. I don't know what this is called. Bottleneck. It's literally a very common term. Why'd I call it a tube? It's not a tube. It's a bottleneck. Common words Kuyu does not understand. All of them. See. All my tieflings are either gay, lesbian, or bisexual or also pansexual. That's a lot of ors comment. That comment, that's literally just, that's like almost all of the sexualities. It's like a good amount of them. That's you got like most of the, you got like every basic one except for being straight. It's literally just all of my tieflings are anything but being straight. That would have taken a shorter time to say. Oh yeah, speaking of gay tieflings, Baru is not dead. He will do something somewhere eventually. I don't know what I'm doing with him. I might make him like a bull spirit in foul play, or maybe he'll even get to make cameos in the upcoming comic based off of my stream. Who knows? Could be fun. I am Lavender, she, they, genderqueer, bay. Okay, sorry, I wrote bay. Genderqueer by Faye here. Hey, more Faye and more gender. Welcome to the gender crew. I'm streaming for cool friends to build streaming community with. I've been streaming Baldur's Gate and planning on co-working. That's what I say. It's nice. I wish you well. I have not played Baldur's Gate, but Common over here has. Ah, that's an erase. Ah. Bae is the new bi. No, it's when you meet a bisexual fae. We're baes. No, don't call me that. Don't call anyone that. Don't call people you don't know bae. That's terrible. Also, if you're looking to do co-working, after you get a couple streams under your belt, let me go grab something for you. I love it in theory. Yeah, it does. If it wasn't already taken, that'd be so fun. Here, let's grab the link, copy link. There we go. So once you have started doing a couple of co-working streams, I would actually suggest you apply for the Twitch's co-working and coding creator club. I'm currently a part of the VTuber and Artisan Makers creator club of Twitch, and I have actually joined under the co-working one, but I don't have it attached to my like club number levels, but I am in their club as well. So if you would like to join the creator club, I'd suggest having a couple of streams under your belt first, because that's probably what they're looking for. They don't really care about size. They do just care more about the fact that you've been doing it. So yeah, if you're looking to make more community members, especially with people who are doing the same type of streams you're doing, that'd be a great place to see other people's streams, to join in on fun collabs and stuff. Yeah, of course. It is a great place to look for other people who are interested in doing collabs and stuff. You can make your own collabs in certain channels. I actually got to be a part of a super cool collab stream last week Saturday, because of the Twitch's Artisan Makers Club. I actually don't know if I said that before when I was doing the stream or getting ready for it, but all of those people who were in the Jackbox collab stream were actually from the Artisan Makers Club. And Lights Camera Seek was the one who made the collab offer. So that's where we all met there, and we're all a part of that club. So it actually is a great way to meet new people, because I've actually made a lot of cool new streaming friends just from one of those collabs. And I've also gotten to meet so many cool new people just by being there as well. So I highly recommend joining a creator club. There's no guarantee you get in, but at the very least, if you don't get in, you can always reapply. I can also confirm they don't care about size, because I got in like a little under 100 followers, or like right at 100 followers, while there are people in there who have like several thousand. Ah! So, smaller streamers are very welcome. I think they also accept new members in the middle of every week, probably around Wednesday or Thursday. So just remember to check your spam channel in the middle of the week, and you'll likely see whether or not you got in. But they check very often. It's not closed for applications, so you can always make new ones. Oh, cool. I'm about to hit 60. Nice. I do think it is okay. Smaller streamers, I do think they mean affiliate though. So hopefully, as long as you're affiliate, you should be good to go. What is Epic the Musical? I'm a theater major, or rather I was, I'm 32. So, Epic the Musical is a musical based off of Homer's Odyssey that was made not too long ago. It actually just wrapped up last year. And it was made by, I can't say his name, or I'll butcher it. Jorge Ramirez, I'm pretty sure. But if you look up Epic the Musical, it is a musical made fully online, based off of Homer's Odyssey. It's super cool. Is it just George with a J? I don't think that's... Is that right? Yeah, I'm so close. Oh yeah, it's super good music. 100% recommend, especially if you are a creative who likes to imagine your silly little guys or just characters you like doing things. Great for that. Very good for that. All the angst, all the drama. And if you are someone who really likes Greek mythology, you'll enjoy. The music's great, the singers are amazing. Yeah, but it's on YouTube, I think also on Spotify. So just give it a look up if you're interested. This is not centered. I could center it more. Yeah, there are so many amazing animatics for Epic. Another one of the reasons why it probably blew up so much is because of how much the community around the songs just fucking went off with this music. Like, there's so much art. And some of these artists made stuff day one the musical started. Like, the Epic's been around for a good couple of years, technically, because George has been working on it for so long. Posting demo versions, getting hype for it on TikTok is where I think all of it started. And eventually the final versions were uploaded on Spotify and YouTube. So it's super cool. Just as a job directing the guy who didn't like musicals for a college theater group. So I live for smaller indie cult stuff. That's great, but also I adore the guy who didn't like musicals. So that's so cool to hear. I'm also assuming that you've likely seen that apparently they're kickstarting a new version for it to start going around. Oh, god damn it, there are the ads. Well, I apologize. Those will be going off for a little bit. But yeah, it was a blast. I hope you had fun. Let's move this around. Is this good? If I flip, do you look weird? No. Okay, it's pretty circular. My dog is begging for treats. Help. No, never. Give Susie what she wants, peasant. She hungers. And unless you feed her, you perish. As you deserve. Feed her. Okay, now I can just grab this. So much easier. There we go, fully lined up. And this, my friends, is why square. No, square doesn't mean anything. It's just square. Damn. I'm so used to using a sprite that now I'm sad when my copy pastes don't follow me around. Man, using two different art programs, let me tell you, pain. We closed the show. We closing the show. The rumors started. Ooh. Oh, is that what Susie is? I don't know if you ever told us before. Hello, thank you so much for the follow. Follow alerts on this channel are anonymous, like the message says. But if you'd like to introduce yourself and let me know your pronouns, I'd love to hear them. But also, don't be afraid to continue lurking and enjoy. Lurkers are very welcome here, and you have do not feel any pressure to out or... Wait, what the fuck did I copy? There's nothing here. There is nothing there. Don't be afraid to continue to lurk, as you are very welcome to do so. Control C, Control V. Work, dang it. There we go. Continue down. There we go. We haven't actually gotten that much done today, have we? Been a whole lot of yapping, and all I've done is one potion. Though then again, I do kind of just need to copy-paste these over and over again, because it's going to be the same sub-badge mostly, until we start getting on to the year parts. Because I wanted the 1 year mark to be the full moon, though maybe I might shorten that and start getting the different colored moons in. Maybe. We'll see. I have 2 kitties under 2 years old, Luna and Zelda. Aw, that's so cute. Oh, well then you're probably loving the fact that we're listening to Zelda music. That's probably great. Also, that's adorable. I love when people name their cats after game characters or things they like. My friend Echo has a lot of cats, mostly little strays that live with them now that they've taken care of. But one of her cats is named Midna, after obviously who. Oh, you're working on your sub badges. That's cool. Yeah. These are the new sub badges I want to bring in, because my old sub badges, one, I don't have the file for after my computer killed itself back in 2023. Goodness. My computer died back in 2023, and it crashed hard and lost a bunch of my files. So, yeah, my old sub badges are kind of gone to time. So I have to make new ones. They're also kind of out of date, so I kind of just wanted to make new ones just because I wanted more updated themes. Oh goodness. Yeah, dang technology. I have had a grudge against this computer ever since. We get along when we need to, but anytime something goes wrong, I look at this thing like I'm going to hurt it. I hate this thing. And I can't because that would likely cause it to break further. Probably shouldn't have put these ones down here. I will move them. But yeah, my old Sona is lost to time. Not because her files were gone, I just don't care about her. So currently I'm a Cosmic Chimera. Hence the moon theme and the big old sheep ears and horns. It's kind of hard to see on this screen, but I actually have a little demon tail. Back we go. Sorry. Jump scare. Large Kuyu. But yeah, my Sona is a Chimera, and I am also a witch. I don't have my hat on because I haven't drawn it yet. But because I'm a witch who runs this little, like, space cafe, interdimensional, don't ask where this thing is. I don't know either. Because I'm a witch running a cafe, I wanted my channel badges to be kind of space and witchy themed with bottles. That ever-living Catch-22 we live in as streamers. I love it. Thank you! I actually plan to animate more of her design. Yes, I spin. The only animated emote I have right now is my spin emote, which you probably have no idea why I look like that. So, shebang. I'm itty bitty! One of my channel points is called Condensed Kuyu, I think. No, sorry, it's called Fun Size Fey Spell. You get to make me this small for a whole minute. It's only for a minute because I will 100% forget that it's like that and change it on accident, and I don't want to do that, so it's only a minute. Which is also why it's only worth like 500. It was supposed to be like 1,000 or closer to 1,000, but I realized it's only a minute, might as well make it a little smaller. Also, you have decided to feed the void. Thank you. That is for my other channel mascot, whose name is Pluto. No, I don't know what she looks like yet. I can't even decide whether or not she's a bear or a cat. But one day I'll draw her. Pluto is also technically the embodiment of my cafe physically. She's essentially a spirit that is taking care of the cafe. I love your energy. Thank you. But yeah, Pluto is my second channel mascot who is yet to be given a design or a form just yet, but she will eventually. And every time you feed her, something important happens. The last time you guys got to 100 feedings, I believe that was when I gave you guys the fun size Fae alongside the rest of me. And also my newest version of my Sona. This drawing was only done last year. Oh yeah, sorry, you haven't seen me for very long, so you don't know I can do this and be excited. Or potentially even shocked. Angry? What if I feel nervous? Sad? And of course, a little bit flustered. Yeah, but all those faces were made during the very end of 2024, and I debuted this new PNG tuber this year. She still needs some minor fixes and things I'll change later on because I'll be reanimating her. And yes, I do mean animating. She'll be more animated next time. But yeah, this is technically a temporary version that you won't be seeing next year, that's for sure. I also kind of want to get that started before my big old stream anniversary that I'm planning to do eventually. I plan on doing a stream anniversary in June because that's when my anniversary is. So hopefully I'll have some small changes done to my current Sona by then. Let's move this. Oh, dang. Still on the magic wand. Don't need that. Huh? Oh, right. You're on this one. There we go. Yoinkus. Oh, wait, right. This is the wrong sides. Your bottle opening is different. Oh, thank you, Comet. Right. We have a Discord if you're interested in getting offline updates for the stream starting, different events we're doing. It's just a good way to get updates. Though don't feel any pressure to join. I understand the Discords, especially having a lot of them, can be very overwhelming. So don't feel like you have to join. You are a good mod. Thank you, Comet. Comet is the #1 mod here. They show up for every stream. Also, Comet is, Comet, you're still a gender, right? There hasn't been any changes in the gender spectrum? TM? Yep, Comet has basically been following as long as my stream account has existed. I'm still a gender, yeah. So Comet's a gender. I believe Comet uses she, they, any gender, doesn't really matter. Any gender, any pronoun. Any pronouns doesn't really matter, I believe. At the very least, I tend to use they or she. I don't know if that fact has changed, but I know it's just kind of a, gender is a thing. Gender exists. I'm a moth. Comet is a moth, by the way. Their current Sona looks more like a moth with a sunset wing pattern. I can't remember what the specific species you got inspired by is. That's my bad. But Comet is a moth. Join the Discord. You have a new fan. Oh, thank you, Lavender. Comet, could you do me a favor and also give Lavender the verified role in the Discord? Comet is also our #1 Discord mod as well. I don't have Discord open, so I would do so, but I can't. Did the verification. Thank you so much, Comet. 3 cheers for Comet. You know what? Here. That's a question mark. I did not hold that. 3 cheers for Comet! Comet is also a streamer. Comet hasn't really felt like streaming too much recently. So, but go ahead, drop her a follow for the next time they decide to stream. In case, just so you can be there. I'm a silly guy. You are a silly guy. Comet! Right. the echo's still going on. I thought you were cheering, but then I realized, wait a minute. It's getting smaller. Yay! Thank you, Lavender. But yeah, Comet is #1 mod and also one of my best friends. Yeah, motivation for streaming is a bitch. The only reason I'm able to stream so often is because it's like kind of the only thing I really do all day, except for drawing. I draw a lot. A healthy amount. Not really a healthy amount, but a lot. I do try to take care of myself best I can, though. I know what happens when I don't take care of myself when I'm doing art. It hurts. Hurts a lot, so I have to. Lest I be stuck not drawing, and I can't stand not drawing. So taking care of myself it is. Thank you for the self-care spell. My throat was just getting dry. Perfect timing. I feel you. Especially if you're also enjoying other streams. Yeah, like watching someone do an art stream and then it's just like, I can't draw. I can't draw. I want to draw like they get to do. It's not fair. It isn't fair. Hey, why is this one off? Oh no, are these not even? Icky. Terrible. Why are these off-center? Despicable, even. My water is empty from my earlier stream. Oh, you meant the dry throat. I thought you were talking about not being able to draw while watching another person draw. That's, like, so upsetting to me. It's like, no, I want to join you. I want to do the thing. But yeah, drinking water is also good for you. I tend to forget a lot during streams, which is why I have the self-care spell. Because trust me, I also have, like, I have dry throat problems because of my ADHD medication. I have ADHD, if you didn't see the tag, or couldn't tell by now. If you haven't been able to tell, I do in fact have ADHD, and I forget things very often. Especially, like, taking care of myself. And thank you very much for the compliment on my art. My art is very important to me, and it's kind of all I do. I think about OC, talk about OC, draw, sleep, eat. That's it. That's like it. The brain works best when I talk about my silly little guys. Merge those down. Okay, we do have a good base. Originally, these didn't look remotely like this. This is much better for a base. I just need to finish filling these all out and then add the empty versions. But right now, what I want to do is... Will this work? Yeah, that's good enough. Add more. Mihu also yaps about, yeah, Comet is better at having hyperfixations outside of their own brain. Me, on the other hand, not very good. My hyperfixation tends to be stuck on the things that are in my own head. Like, even when I watch a new show or look at a new thing, it tends to be, how can I morph this and twist this into my own silly little guy? That's all I can do. These look so nice. The bottles, thank you. They were a fight. The last time I drew them, they looked like butt. So I'm glad these look way better. I might, ooh, it's a little too late to put the cork on this side, but honestly, I kind of don't want to. I want to keep these as simple as possible. So let's grab the next batch. Copy. Nope, wrong thing. Is the right thing? There we go. Why did I only copy these two when I could have copied this whole line? Whatever. Sometimes my brain is firing on a cylinder that doesn't exist, and then the whole thing just starts to collapse. That's how it feels to brain at times. It's like a car that doesn't run right. Like, it's going. It's not going right, but it's going. Famous last words. I want to keep these as simple as possible. They said before, 24-hour hyperfixation. God, same. Like, we were just talking about it. I don't know how long you'd been watching before you followed, but, I was literally just talking about the fact that I had a mini comic idea that turned into a full comic that might take me an entire year to do. So I'm now starting a different, smaller mini comic to take its place. Because the comic I was trying to make that was a mini comic was also supposed to be a mini comic to prepare me for a different comic I wanted to work on. And now I have more comics. Pain. Instantly followed. I was like, oh yeah, this is my people. I'm glad you found community of people who are very similar to you, and I'm glad that you have a little place to hang out now. I hope to see more of you. Ah, man. Okay, we have all of these placed. Let's zoom in by a vague blank space. Low, damn it. There you are. Is that too much? It is not, but also kind of is in some places. Either way, to it gray, kill, place. Don't do that. Fill. There we go. Okay, we have the base area. Ah, man, I love the fill tool. Lifesaver. Really is. These are the symbols that are going to go on top. They're not as important as the colors of each potion. Oh yeah, I also kind of yap about Cookie Run Kingdom. That is true, that is true.
Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, God damn it, Rhea. Rhea, we've talked about this. Bunnies don't meow. She's doing her best, guys. She is also, like, bright purple, so... I'm not fully sure she knows what a bunny looks like, but she is trying. You gotta give her credit for that. Oh yeah, also there's a Rhea yapping spell. For if you don't know what to do with the TTS, you can just make her say random things that I've already set up. There's also a suggestion area in the Discord if you ever want to add new ideas for Rhea to say and just continue to expand her list. Do these colors work? I think they do. Like and subscribe, shut up. For context, that joke is from the D&D campaign I was talking about before. One of my friends, Entei, is one, a jackass, and two, was making a joke about a werewolf character he was taking care of because he's like, he's a kid. And he was like, you know what Caval would say if he was a YouTuber? Like and subscribe! And I hate him. To be fair, I think it's because we were just kind of like sleep drunk and we were just making shit jokes. I don't even know if he's the one who really said that or if I said that because I was tired. But either way, it's stupid and I hate it. That joke will follow me to the ends of my days. That's quite the nice red. A good and crispy red. Probably make the colors behind them a little bit lighter as we go. A good and crispy red doesn't sound as polite. That sounds so much weirder than I thought it did in my head, okay? I'm realizing. So then I'm gonna call him, yeah, because no one was talking about the joke, no one was even really talking about D&D. Comment just kind of quietly said, like and subscribe, and it fucking killed me, because I couldn't handle how just kind of quietly and to yourself you said it for like no reason. No reason. No reason to say that. Just so funny. We were also really fucking tired. They don't meow yet. Oh yeah, don't mind Shay. Shay has been affected by a Rhea potion. They're just doing their own thing. Don't worry about that. Like and subscribe is kind of my vocal stim now. God damn it. I cannot stand your vocal stim being that dumbass joke. Yeah, but I feel you. I like a red, but that is red, but not a red that hurts my eyes, you know? Yeah, I can't look at super saturated images for too long, or else my brain hurt. Is it a good red? Ooh, this would be a good mixture. That is the fill tool, not the blur tool. There we go. Good minimum, or good mix. Oh yeah, that's good. That's like a nice cherry color. I enjoy that greatly. I like this purple. Also because there's moon symbols inside of the potion, each of them is based around the colors of actual moon colors. So we have a blue one, a red one, orange one, and a yellow one. I know the moon technically isn't actually pink in April, but it's pretty. So eventually one of these will be pink. That's what I'm also trying to figure out now, is which one is which. Ironically, I might make a lichen stat block as I watch this. That's very ironic. I love that. I'm so excited for May, though. I think on Mother's Day, I'm hoping to plant the sunflower seeds my mom got me that day. Oh, yeah! You can talk about sunflower seeds, haven't you? Or I think you did. At the very least, I hope you have fun. Hi, Wolf! Welcome in! Wolf, what'd you get? Hey, you got a fancy bag of chips! One of our recently added daily orders. Thank you for the reminder to save. We have gotten a little bit of progress. Also, hi, Wolf. Look, we're working on sub badges finally. We have a good base now. That means I can throw that off. So let's see. Why are you partially that? Oh! Oh, they all have like a weird, ugly, not filled in like 2 pixels. Strange. I too also got a fancy bag of chips. Oh, did you? I'm sorry. I missed a lot of the beginning stuff. I was trying to scroll through and catch up. I guess I could have read before I came back to stream. But I'm also glad you got a fancy bag of chips. Where are you sitting? Oh, are you on Rhea's tail? Oh, hey, aw, you have heterochromia too! Yay! I was wondering if you were gonna give yourself heterochromia. Are you trying to sit on Rhea's back? You sadly can't sit on her head, but you can sit on her back. Yay! It's like you're on her shoulder. That's so cute. Oh goodness, she looked at you like, what the fuck? They're all next to me. They're swarming her. Rhea, look out! Perfect spot. Comet, don't you dare! You stop that. You almost woke up Meeples. He's sleeping. You little shit. Leave him alone. Comet's trying to cause chaos. Honk you. Okay, we have good bases going on. Good things. Good things. What next? I'm mostly trying to figure out where I want each color to end up. The more important part. Incoming rabbit swarm. Swarm. Also to new people, I'm a little shit. Mostly in games and in chat. Yeah, that's true. Comet is the best mod, but also the littlest shit. Technically, if Wolf decides to be a little shit, then Wolf would be the littlest shit because she's like canonically 2 foot tall, or not 2 foot, 2 inches. Sorry, Wolf is like technically 2 inches tall because she's a very small creature as her Sona. She plays a controller and it's a normal size controller, and it's not normal size for her because she's itty bitty. I'm so glad that that's like actually what you ended up going with. It's so fun. I am small. Oh yeah, Wolf, I don't know if you were watching the collab stream, but Tropical Moisture, who was there with us, also has an itty bitty PNG tuber. When she switched to her screen, you could see that she's standing next to a pencil. It's itty bitty. It's so funny. So every time I looked at her like screen, I was like, haha, that's kind of like, Wolf. They're both itty bitty. So she has like a mini screen with her PNG tuber in it. You have an itty bitty friend. I'm just a silly moth and I steal food. You don't have to steal food. There's free stuff. We talked about this. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, I mostly want to figure out which colors go where because I want to switch to different moon types like blue moon, pink moon, red moon, orange, stuff like that. As we go on throughout the different like year types. I will save. Thank you very much for the reminder. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. It was buffering a little bit. I was trying to move the old versions up. Thank you for the self-care reminder as well. Have you tried not being a little shit and seeing if your tarot cards are nicer to you? Maybe you're the problem. Who knows? Maybe you're the problem. Not the gods. You. Yeah, I do think I want 3 and 4 years to be kind of like the overflowing types, because that's like, what? Old subs were 5, now they're 6, so let's just put them at kind of their older. They're like around 6, depending on where you are, though. So, like, if we're doing the multiplication right, when we get here, that's a fucking lot. Right? Like, understand that that's a lot of months to be subbed for. There is no way, unless someone gifted you a sub for a really long time, that you could do that on your own. Or with someone else doing it. And Wolf, have you been subbed for 4 years? I think you're getting close. I know you're over 3 years. I think you just got to... I don't actually know. I'm gonna click you. I also know you just walked away, so I don't know why I'm asking you. 44. Holy shit. Wolf is 4 months off of being subscribed for 4 total years straight. I need you to understand that. Wolf has never stopped her sub since the first month she had it. Wolf has been subbed since I got affiliate. So Wolf is about to, which makes sense that Wolf is about to reach her 4 years, considering so am I. 4 years of being affiliate. Technically 5 years streaming. Technically. It took a long, to be fair, it's technically only my 3rd stream anniversary. If anything, it's actually only my 2nd time I've done my stream anniversary. Because my computer killed itself in the middle of my streaming stuff. And for like an entire year, by the way. It wasn't that it crashed for a little bit. It killed everything on my computer except for a few things, and did not come back until the year after. So I've technically only really been streaming for 3 or 2-ish years because of how long my computer could not stream. But I've been back for the past year or so. So really, I've only really streamed 2 years, but Wolf has been subbed since I got affiliate. Or at the very least, she's been subbed since she's been able to and has not stopped her sub once. Even when my stream was dead, and she knew that, I couldn't stream at all. Wolf was still subbed. She never stopped it. And this is me getting a little emotional, but fun fact, I'm pretty sure Wolf is the only reason I was still affiliate while my stream was gone. Or while my computer was, like, down for the count. Because when you don't make any revenue on when you're affiliate for a year, you lose your affiliate status. And because Wolf was subbed for that entire time, without even telling me, she didn't even tell me that she was still subbed. So I didn't even know until I could, like, I felt like logging back into Twitch and went, who the hell is still subbed? And kept going back through the months, like, wait, someone's still subbed and has been for this long. And we were like, oh yeah. Who is that? Entei, is that you? And he's like, no, it's not me. It's like, Wolf. It's Wolf. She kept my channel as an affiliate and alive for that long. Do y'all know each other? Oh yeah, Wolf's one of my best friends. Very much so. Wolf is one of my closest friends, and I've been friends with her for years. When I first started streaming, I only really got affiliate because a bunch of my friends were following me and watching my streams, which I really appreciate. And most of my regulars are still some of my closest friends, like Comet, who became a mod because they need a little safety. And Wolf is also one of my closest friends. Yeah. Super sweet. Wolf is such a sweetheart. She's an amazing friend, and I adore her. And also, huge thank you, Wolf. I don't know if you can still hear me or if you even remembered that, but yeah. You're the only reason I kept my affiliate for so long, even though I wasn't streaming, because you were bringing income that I wasn't technically getting to use. I would have subbed that long, but I didn't get Prime subs till like 2023. Hey, you can bring them in now. And either way, you don't owe me your money. I appreciate you being here at all, Comet. But yeah, that's just a really cool, fun fact about Wolf, is that she's been able to have that happen. My friends follow, but don't do Twitch, hence why I have to make friends in the Twitch community. I will gift you games, get away from me. But yeah, I wish you luck. Streaming is a super fun thing, and what is this notification? That. But yeah, you can make all sorts of friends. But I really hope, really wish you well in getting into the co-working and coding club in the Twitch Creator Club, because that right there is probably going to be one of the places where you can find some amazing streamers through their collab chats. I don't know if you have a PNG tuber or a VTuber, but if you do, you can join the VTuber Club as well. VTuber Club is way more active than any of the other clubs, so warning, if social situations are a little anxiety-inducing, or at the very least you get overwhelmed very easily by them, the VTuber section has a lot going on, constantly. But the Artists and Makers Club is also a little bit more chilled down, same with the Co-working Club, so they're a bit more calm. Highly recommend. Thank you. I'm in the process of making one. Hey, which means you'll be able to join both. And back down I go. Oh yeah, fun fact about these little stream avatars. I did in fact make them myself. I'm trying to be threatening about gifting games and doing OC art. You scare me. Get away. Get away from me. I wish I was as powerful as you are at art, because, like, I get so tired so fast, and I can't do art quickly. Even with the bunnies, I had to rush a lot. And then I'd start getting burnt out, and I'd have to take a huge break. I got real lucky with finishing as much as I did when I could. That's why there's things like the recolored straws. Like, that's a normal thing, but I could have added a few more things, but it takes so much longer to make sure they work right and look right than it does to recolor something. Do my Coreverse guys, and then I keep getting more ideas and somehow not getting burned out. Yeah, I wish you also take care of yourself, because burnout is not fun, obviously. I'm pretty sure that's why you aren't streaming, is likely burnout from stream. I think you've said that before, as the motivation issue is more of a burnout thing. But your streams are really fun to show up to, so I hope you... Oh, hey! We are on timer break, so if anyone is working on something and has been working along with us on the 30-minute timer, now is time to stop and give yourself a little bit of a break. Has it only been 30 minutes? Has that timer not been going? That doesn't feel right. That was 30 minutes? I don't know if that was going on the whole time. That's sus to me. Yeah, I don't know if that timer was going this entire time. That should have gone off like a way longer time ago. Do I have to be watching the timer for it to move? No, it doesn't. What? Weird. I don't know why that 30-minute timer lasted an hour, because it certainly was not 30 minutes. At least I don't think it was. Maybe it was. My ability to understand time is kind of shit. Also, Wolf, what you warming up? As the kids say. Yeah, the kids. I'm 19, I still think a lot of Gen Z slang makes me feel old. To be fair, I think it is now technically Gen Alpha slang, so... I'm on the lower end of Gen Z, to be fair. Because Gen Alpha is like 14 now. Comet, we've talked about this. You stop it. Also, looking pet pics. My Discord, I can't have Discord open on my computer, so I'll have to open it on my phone. But let me give a look. What's Susie doing? Oh my goodness, her eyes are so wide. She desperately wants a treat. Look at her big old eyes. Sorry, now I'm just checking some notifications real quick. Oh right, I exist in here now. Thank you for the pet. It's a little slow. It'll show up eventually. Sometimes it freaks out. Mix it up has there it is. I use just about every command thing is using Mix It Up except for my TTS, which is BikuBot for Rhea. That's kind of like the only thing I have BikuBot.
Have a little kiss.
Thank you. That's kind of the only thing I have Rhea doing right now with BikuBot is her TTS and her yapping. But yeah. Oh yeah, Wolf, I don't know if you were listening or not, but again, thank you for being subbed for so long. Not only because that's a really fucking long time, and thank you so much, but also because you're the only reason I kept affiliate while my computer was fucked up. Because you were giving inconsistent money while I wasn't streaming, because if I hadn't made that money within, I think it was 12 months, you'd lose your affiliate status. So I would have lost affiliate if it wasn't for you being subbed for all that time. Now I'm normal again! Well, as normal as I can be. But yeah, thanks, Wolf. Let's see. I think I want this to be the main moon color, so we're gonna go through right here. So these are going to start filling up around this point. I love the fun size face spell. I'm happy. I'm glad you do. Especially because, one, I like panic made it. I was like, what do I make this? I wanted to have like a mini form because I was inspired by another Twitch streamer I know called... Oh, I don't know him personally, but he is called Worm on a String. Worm being spelt like the D&D monster, not... but it's supposed to be a joke on normal Worm on a String.
You can't get rid of me. You're probably my second longest continuous sub.
Second longest? Ooh, who's the first? But also, I'm glad I can't get rid of you. You're a great friend. I love spending time with you. But I was like, what do I do? And I was just like, what if I was just a fucking puffball with a face? Why not? And then now I am. Now my mini version is a puffball with a face. A little heart-shaped face, but a face nonetheless. Right, Salt! That's true, that's true. I think Salt's also been streaming for way longer than I have, or at least a little bit longer. How many months you got with Salt? I don't remember the last time I checked. I think it's only a few months of difference, but how much longer is it? I'm curious. Okay, so those will be the full one. Hey, I know that guy. We're both in his server. Comment. Ah. Oh shit, right, I was supposed to be on a break. Oopsies, whatever. Okay, the work timer is going back on. So for those of you who are also working on things with me, we can get back to working. We were supposed to be on break, but I forgot about it because I didn't know it was going on. Too busy judging it for seeming like it wasn't working. Okay, so this is, I think this is okay, yeah, that's not a couple months difference. That's like over half a year. Actually, it's 7 months specifically. Because yeah, you have 44. That's over half a year. Also, Kuyu, you can't get rid of me as well. I will yap about my OCs and other sillies. I look forward to it. I can't promise I'll always remember, but I will listen. So there... Don't guess... He was the first person I was subbed to. That's a lot. Wait, that means you're doing double continuous subs. How much money are you spending on subs in a month, Wolf? I was already getting worried with you being subbed to me every month, but wait a minute. How much money are you spending monthly? Too much. Way too much. Whoa. Oh no. Wolf, you be careful with that. But I trust you understand your own finances. So I'm not going to be too pushy about it. But hey, if you need to cancel a couple subs, I'll be fine. We've talked about this before. I'm alright. No. Don't tell me no. But I will be fine. I don't have to pay for shit. Okay? You know this. Me who just Prime subs because it's free. Hey, look, that's pretty cool. You want one of those? You don't have to pay for those. Well, technically you do. You have to have Prime in the first place. But you know what I mean. Look, just take care of yourself. Put yourself first. So if you ever need to, like, save a little bit more of that money, don't give it to me. You should be saving up so you can go back and see your boyfriend. I was being annoying. I'm Arrow, so I'm not gonna have this problem. Oh wait, I'm realizing this is exactly what Hazel was doing in Chromatic Crowns. Hazel didn't have a partner, so she made fun of everyone else for having crushes and being in love. And then she got hit with a boyfriend. So, but I don't really want one of those, you know? Do I make the half a year's half moon as well? And then just change the colors as they go? Now, who was the boyfriend towards? Oh, right. I could say that to either of you, but I was making fun of Wolf mostly. That was aimed at making fun of Wolf, but that's true, Comet. You also need to save up to see your boyfriend. These are gonna be the background colors, and they need to be way lighter. This, like, lo-fi Zelda music is fucking banger. It's like a 1K trip to Australia. Hey, you gotta save up for it. You really said, well, test me, bro. Cupid being me, because I was the server, because I was the DM. Like, you want to keep making fun of people? Alright. Cracks knuckles. Now let's see. But VR headset. But boyfriend. Yeah, experiencing the cuddles firsthand. Take it from Wolf. It's worth. Don't take it from me, because I wouldn't tell you it's worth. I don't like to be touched, like, at all. At least not without permission. You gotta ask first. It does not change how close I am to you. Even with my mom, it's please ask first. I don't like... That is entirely why my mom thinks I am autistic. Well, okay, there's probably other reasons, and she's probably right, but I haven't gotten tested, and I don't really want to. I don't really need to. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the shop is, yeah, Stream Avatar. I didn't realize Stream Avatar's shop would show up with that, too. That's a good point. Ah, all the notifications are going off. I want my cuddles back. I want cuddles and also hugs. Personal heater. I want my personal heater back. What an amazing way to talk about NT. My personal heater is such a funny thing to say, but yeah. It's right. He's a personal heater. Let's see. Okay, so these are now the background colors. Much better. He's naturally warm. I get cold so easily. Aw, look at you. That's actually straight up so cute, though. And so useful, too. Ah, that's why you have so many blankets. I just have several different generations of family who have lived in this house, so we have like all the blankets from all of those generations. I also like having a lot of blankets, but since it's getting warmer, no. Yeah, I feel that, honestly. I get cold so easily, and I hate being cold, but I also hate being warm, so like, this is gonna suck! It always does! Okay, so let's move each of these over by 1 and then 2. So you should end up here. Nope, 1 off. You actually end up 1 more down. These look too close in color. I'm gonna either have to change something about it or just completely remove it. Okay, so blue for half a year. Oh wait, no. Is this the wrong way around? No, because it's 1 year, year and a half, 2 year, 2.5, 3 year, 3.5, 4 year, 4.5, 5 year, continues on. Okay, that works. Maybe I'll get rid of the orange one and then just keep the yellow one. That's fair. Let's see. Okay, now it feels like the timer's working like normal. Let's see. I'm thinking. I'm plotting. Because the original ones looked more like this. They changed color as they went on, and then they changed to a different thing. Then they became these yellow ones. Then it became like a dark moon or like an eclipse moon, which is why it's overflowing. And Wolf's about to hit 4 years, so this is going to be the most recent one we have and will be for a while. So the rest of these are kind of a little less important. I'll get to think about those later. Hi, Wolf. Yes, you're kind of the only reason I'm really thinking about these further ones, because it's like, now I know that these are in fact options because Wolf is here. And as long as Wolf is here, we will continue to grow these. I mean, unless I stop streaming. You're welcome! Thank you, Wolf. Chat, I love peanut butter chocolate. Peanut butter chocolate, especially Reese's Cup. Oh, nice. You can't get rid of me. I know! I also want all of these to be very, like, physically distinct. So it's easy to go, hey, this one's going, this one's going. You never told me what you were eating. Damn it. Or she did and I forgot, but I'm pretty sure she didn't tell me what she's eating. I did. Okay, then what is it? I'm sorry. What was it? Pork schnitzel? And broccoli. Schnitzel? I thought that was like a cookie. I'm guessing it's not a cookie, considering it's there. Oh, I should have like extra bunny ears so you can have like your axolotl thing with the ears. Kind of mimicking Rhea's little face plates or face bump. I don't know what the fuck they are. Antenna? She's not a normal rabbit. She's like an alien. So I don't know if they're like antenna or not. Phase 6. The next couple. I want each year to match its own. German dish, pound out a piece of pork and bread it, then fry it. That is definitely not a cookie. Clearly. Maybe I'm thinking... No, I'm thinking of a fucking snickerdoodle. It's not schnitzel, it's a snickerdoodle. Alright. Comet, don't mess with her food. We talked about this. You're going to be in danger, and it will be your own fault. Maybe I just make them rainbow, though. No, I want blue. Like blue. But how do I make these continue to evolve? I guess I could change their moon phase. I did say that earlier, that I could make their moon phase as a half point of sorts. Ad time already? Goodness. Okay, so this one will be Blue Moon. No, we'll have Pink next, actually. Then it's Pink Moon. Then it's the Golden one. Okay. Come on. You can do Eclipsio Paint. And then every half point becomes this empty circle. This half moon. I know each moon phase has an actual name, but I don't remember them, and I probably never will. Because brain don't like working. Which way do I want you to go? I guess this is the only one I have, so I guess we're going with this one. Full moon, half moon, new moon. If we're going from full, it's half this way. Then it's a new moon. So it should be the other way around. So let's just... You sure do love your wibble jiggles, don't you? Put this. Go here. And then I will fix this as we go. Duplicate. Put you on this one. Duplicate. Here. Duplicate. This is the next half one. Duplicate. Oh, I started dragging entirely the wrong thing. This is the next half. And half. And then the last one we are going to have drawn is this one. Which is 6, 7, half. So 7.5 years is this one. I don't think I'll have to draw these again for a very long time. I'm happy I can do those again. We have full moon, smaller moon, very small moon, and no moon. Yeah, that is true. It's the moon kind of just disappearing slowly. and then erase the weird moons under them. Be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone. Let's double check they're all very gone. And boop. There we go. ADHD and D. Roll for concentration. Negative fucking 10. You get a negative 10 to every concentration. Remember, the fact that you have to roll to concentrate is already the issue itself. Okay, this is a little better. I do like the half points showing up. This is technically the wrong way, because if this is supposed to be the inside of the moon here, this is the dark part. Okay. I think I can fix the... No, that won't fix... No, well, it will. In theory. Grab... Boop. Boop. That's actually going to be the more annoying way. I'm just going to... No, this is still the right moon. Technically, this is supposed to be the part that's lit up. So if anything, these should be darker or something. Either way, the base premise is here. What was I doing with these ones? Yeah, their colors were also changing. Do I want to do that? Are the liquid color changes as well? And then instead these moons are the ones that are different. That's also what we're here for, is plotting. Yeah, technically these are backwards. The inside of the moon should be the one part that is showing. Either way, I do think these all read pretty well, especially the different colors from a distance, so that is... at the very least good there, which means I think we will kind of just leave that there. I see ads are going. That does not mean we're done with the stream. No, no, no. We'll be here for a little bit longer. But since we are on an ad break, I do think I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Also, Hawk, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you so much for rejoining the Fae Payers. And look at you. You are one order away from getting a free Chibi Scab. For those of you who don't know, on this channel, when you redeem daily orders, the reason why it's counting is not just to see how many times you've done it, but it's also to help me keep track of when you can get your free Scab Chibi. Once you get to 50, and then later on once you get to 100 daily orders, which you're supposed to do once every stream, you get a free chibi from me. It's a Skeb style chibi, which means normally you just give me the character, and I give you back a chibi after a little bit of time, which usually means no real check-ins, not too much of a, hey, can I have this changed kind of deal. It's more of just a, hey, give me your character, I'll do something for you, and I'll send it back. For the cute little bobblehead, because they're chibis. But thank you, Hawk. Also, thank you for the self-care reminder. I will be drinking some water and doing a little stretch. Sorry, my water wasn't tilted at the right angle, so that's. I hope you guys didn't hear that. It was terrible. You trying to get back on Rhea's shoulder? Now you're like her little parrot again. But yeah, I am back, and we are going to be heading over to our bit badges now. I will probably continue the sub badges not too long after a break. But so far, Hawk, since I don't think you've seen them, this is what we have so far. Doing a little bit of planning. They're potions with little moon symbols on them. That's about it for now. I'll probably add some like shading, some flair to them each as we go. But right now we're moving on to the bit badges, which you can tell I haven't worked on in a really long time because this is still called a comet cake, and comet hasn't been the name of my secondary Sona for a very long time. Which is also why I want to redo these. I do really like the basic one being a donut, because that was always a sort of joke on my channel, was bits were donuts. I even drew like these little... actually, my current offline stream, or offline screen, is still my old cafe design, with the old design for my old channel mascot, Comet. Currently, it's Pluto and Rhea. But yeah, Comet used to be this little slime guy who was on my stream. But he has been retired, or technically transformed into Pluto, who is now the cafe and also technically a version of it. A mascot of sorts. I guess I switched these around at some point. Where is my list on just this page? No. Okay, this is the list I have the page on. I want the bit badges to be foods, mostly because, again, it's still a cafe after all. It makes the most sense for the potions to be the bit badges to me because they're very simple. Well, the bit badge, or the potions to be the sub badges, but the bit badges are like food items, especially because you can actually rename each individual one. So I can rename each bit badge to be the food type it is. The jelly I might keep. So right now we're going to do a bit of a like red X check mark kind of thing for which ones I want to keep. The basic bun, 100%. Donut, yes. Pancakes, I just like pancakes. That's the only reason. I wonder if anyone has mistaken Pluto for a mimic. Mistaken? Yeah, that's how I'm gonna leave that. Mistaken. Moon cookie, maybe. I might want some of these to be more specific to the actual cafe, or maybe make some of them drinks. We don't have any drinks here. We just have jam and honey, and those aren't technically drinks. Well, now, mistaken. Hey, I said what I said. A little bun with like a star on it or something like that. Look, when I tell you not to go into the staff only rooms, I mean it. Donut, pancake. So I'm probably gonna add some sort of like coffee, very like, you know what? I might add boba, because even though I don't really like boba, I do like milk tea, but I just don't like the tapioca balls. Not my favorite texture. We have had the bit of Comet stealing boba. Just something like this. Check the door before you step through it. And when I tell you not to go into a door, you listen, because Comet, or not Comet, Pluto is also technically the self-defense of the cafe. And if you don't listen, she might take that as an invitation to get rid of a problem. And also have a light snack. Yeah, unlike Rhea, who is a very sweet little creature, also why I'm excited to make the... Oh yeah, Wolf, Hawk, you guys didn't hear this. I'm actually going to be making a mini comic series based off of the cafe and the lore behind it and stuff like that as my new mini comic project, because Wolf, you saw firsthand how foul play got out of fucking hand and became a mainstay of my my brain. Originally it was supposed to be a mini comic, and then it just kind of took over my head. So yeah, now the cafe is actually going to have a mini comic based all around it. Little bits from stream, little lore tidbits, stuff like that. Just because I think it would be fun to have, like, Rhea doing stuff, Pluto doing stuff. So yeah, like a little drink like that would work. So yeah, that's another thing that is going to be worked on sometime this year, because I have to build the confidence to work on comics. And when it comes to my Sona, I feel like I should have to draw her a lot, especially like Rhea and stuff like that, because it's my brand. Why not do silly stuff like that? Can the mods have cameos? Oh, of course. Like I said, little stream things will show up. Of course you guys are going to show up. I might have vague representations of certain people, like Meeples being a little rat. I might not use everyone's character designs, especially because I don't want to put people in stuff that I'm doing 100%, but closer friends like you guys, absolutely. The rat might not be named Meeples, but anyone who sees the talking rat is gonna know it is Meeples. Especially without people's permission. I will tell you if you're gonna show up in a mini comic, and I will ask. I will not put your character design in or a reference to you without your permission, because that would be kind of rude. But I might have vague representations of people, depending on if it makes sense for like the bit, or just have you guys in the background as like little background characters, because technically, especially as regulars, you would reasonably show up in the background. It just makes sense. I don't think Meeples has missed a single stream, even the ones he's supposed to, because he's streaming. Meeples has never missed a stream, and I won't. That is so threatening, but also so sweet. Like, and I won't. Let's make that clear. I've never missed one, and I won't. This is very funny. In the background, small me running after Comet who stole a boba. Yeah, just making Comet just like this little or like technically a moth, sorry, not a butterfly. This little like moth that's flying around, it's just like this speck. It's like, oh, I wonder what that is. It's Wolf. It's Wolf chasing around Comet. You're too cool to miss out on. Aw, Meeples, you're so sweet. Thank you. Ah! Alright, there is the break timer. I just got back from peeing. I don't want to take a break. Ah, whatever. I'll take a break. Probably should have paused my timer since I went to the bathroom or whatever. It's gone for like a couple of minutes. Be flying on. Oh, right! Yeah, because I wonder, do you have like a power? Or do you just have magic scissors? Which one is it? Oh, yep, thank you for the reminder. Actually, I just saved, so I will give you those points back. Where is it? Save spell, most recent, reject. There we go. I need to figure that out. Good point, good point. Or also, you could never have an answer. Sometimes having vague lore is just as fun. For me, my brain needs to be able to like put the little pieces together. So I need to not have vague stuff. I like having answers. But that's just how my brain works. I love when stuff is kept vague and lets you like imagine it yourself. Hell, we talked about why a lot of horror is more effective is leaving some of those things more vague and not explaining everything. Because, fun fact, the comic I'm working on, which is named Foul Play Temporarily, is actually a horror comic. It's more of like a paranormal mystery comic, but there's gonna be horror elements, because why not? Oh no, Lavender's figured out the the viewer attack. I never explain the viewer attack because I normally don't like getting smacked with stuff. Jokingly, you're allowed to hit me because I don't care. But I tend to like avoid it. Like if they find it, then I have to explain it. Ow! Why does this like side of my head hurt? Stop that. Ah. My headphones? Doesn't feel good. Don't like that. Thank you, Wolf, for all of the little love stickers. Have I, though? Because I don't know how to do it. So you're safe. If you're on mobile, I don't know how it works. But if you are on your computer, just scroll down and you'll see the viewer attack extension. You click the items you currently have, and it should pop up a little screen that you can see as my screen. So like a screenshot. And you can throw stuff at the screen by clicking. I don't like that. Go away. Like a weird, like kind of dull pulsing feeling in like around my ear. Very strange. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, my mom was thinking about maybe getting me a somewhat expensive camera that my cousin has, but a bit more cheaper. So I could try and take good photos of animals in the sun and moon. Oh yeah! Ah! Don't throw water at the food! It's gonna be soggy. Be gross and soggy. Right, what are each of these? So this is one. 100 is $1. 1 bit, $1, $10, 50. Yeah, these rank up fast. And I don't really like that they rank up so fast, but hey, we actually are at, someone has the badge for 50, which mind you is $500 dues. And Tay. Right, yeah, of course, I keep making fun of it because, of course, it's the couple that, like, tossing money at me. So Entei and Wolf are together. They've been dating for a bit now. Wolf likes to bother me with subs. Entei likes to hit me with bit nukes, as we've been calling them, because he keeps hitting me with 250 bits at a time, which is a nuke. I even have a nuke sound effect for when I get hit with bits over $100. If you give bits totaling over $100, it plays a nuke sound effect instead of the normal one. Over a year at this point. Yeah! Anniversary soon! Or over a year at this point, right? Because you guys waited a little bit to tell us. So have you guys celebrated your anniversary yet? It passed already. Did you celebrate? What did you guys do to celebrate? Oh goodness. Maple's just like, I guess he woke up and stood next to Rhea and she immediately looked down at him. It was terrifying on my screen. The tactical bait nuke, not echoing that one. One. Yeah, but don't echo that. Oh, hey, I can work again. We are starting the work timer again. 30 minutes. Stop using bombs. We didn't get a chance to. Both of us were busy. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully next time you'll be a little less busy. Or at the very least, you got to do something a little after. I should make those cost something. What do you do? Normally I do slightly longer with a 35-15 because I have Spirit City Lo-Fi sessions. My friend Galaxy bought it for me last year for Christmas. And I bought the supporter DLC not too long ago. And my friend, Overlord, also known as Dark Amulet, bought me the DLC, the kitchen DLC for my birthday a couple days ago. But yeah, I normally do 35-15, but on this timer I'm just using 30/5 for the break. But normally it's 35-15. I'm gonna be fair. To be fair, I'm a little out of it this stream because I had to go walk my dog right before stream because he was upset and wanted to go. Happy birthday! Thank you. My birthday was on the 22nd. We actually did a super big birthday bash stream. It was so much fun. That's actually when these little stream avatars got debuted. Was the 22nd on my birthday, which is not my normal stream schedule. Normally I stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. EDT. So like I did this time, but because my birthday was on a Tuesday this year, I didn't stream Monday or Wednesday, and instead just streamed on my birthday day, which is super fun. Because fun fact, I have on Blue Sky, I found out that my birthday twin was also going to be streaming on their birthday, Mama Looney. We found out because we were like posting under a Throne account of like, when's your birthday? And I was like, wait a minute, that's the same birthday. So I found out that I have a birthday twin, which was real cool. I got to watch her subathon for a little bit, and then she came over and raided me, which lasted for 7 hours that day, and is still going. And I decided to double pay her back for being super cool by using some of the money I made on my birthday stream to sub to her. Oh, Wolf, I see your eyes are different now. They're red and orange. They were like blue and green a second ago. Or a little bit ago. I tabbed back out. It might have been a change for a while. But yeah, the birthday stream was so much fun. We did a Minecraft with crowd control. And my end goal was to get the balanced diet achievement, which is when you eat just about every food in Minecraft. I didn't actually get to all of them because some of them were kind of hard to find. I just was kind of tired after like 4 hours, but it was super fun. I have all the eyes, so I will randomly change them. Okay, that's also a really funny thing to do. Oh, and there goes Comet. You silly little, like, jello bunny guys. I love them. Yeah, I definitely want to add a drink with one of these. Are all the mods these little bunnies? Oh, no, everyone's a bunny. You're a bunny, too. Here, let me pick you up. You are this little pink one right here. The bunnies are given to anyone who is following and in chat. Not active in chat, just in chat. Yeah. OMG adorable, yeah. Wait, did you not know? You had to, I'm pretty sure you had to buy the pink color. Oh, you must have not seen yourself moving around. But yeah, everyone who is followed gets a bunny by default. And if you're in chat, your bunny will show up because you're watching the stream and it recognizes you in the Twitch stream. So you just pop up and can run around. But it's only for followers. So people who aren't followed, don't drop a bomb on my head. What is wrong with you? Comet. That's it. You shit. Getting out the pin tool. Come here. Shame. Shame Comet. You're gonna sit here in the middle of the screen. We're gonna shame you. Stay up there. You're in trouble now. You're gonna stay up there. You know what you did. Good, everyone. I like seeing the little chat bubbles like, shame, shame. We're all little guys around here. Yep. The lore, quote unquote, around the Fluffle, the little Kuiper bunnies, which is their name, like the Kuiper belt, is that they're kind of like little alien bunnies that like to hang out around the cafe because Rhea is like a bigger version of them. She's stronger than them. So they're like, oh, this is a safe place. She's here. Rhea's kind of like their mom. She's in charge of them. You can see the bunnies as yourself or your own little buddy that you can stylize because they like to hang out with people. They just kind of like pick a person and then that's their buddy. So your Kuiper bunny could be yourself, your Kuiper bunny could be your little buddy that you're playing dress up with, whatever you prefer. But technically they're just little buddies that love you guys and hang out. My bunny will always be Rhea's parrot. Rhea's like favorite. You get to sit there. Meeples is Eefy. Oh yeah, if you haven't noticed, when you lurk, your bunny goes to sleep. because it has a sleep message, but I decided to change its command to being lurk. So every time you lurk, every time you do exclamation mark lurk, your bunny will sleep. I'm gonna switch. That's it. All right, you're free. Down you go. Wait, who? Why did I die? Where did I go? What happened to me? Gift options? No. That's not what I want. Here, we're gonna do some stars. Go and get them. We have some free stars floating around for you guys. Yeah, when you lurk, you go to sleep. The only way to keep yourself to wake up is when something causes you to move. So you don't get up by default if you talk. Something has to make you move, like a bomb blowing you up, or if you decide to walk around. Yes, there is a dance command as well. I will eventually add a custom dance animation, but for right now, it's just the default one. Alongside the death animation. Yeah, you'll wake up to do other animations like jumping. Because that sets you back on your normal path. There's also a platform on the top of the screen that if you climb up to, you can walk around on as well. Yeah, well, your goofballishness is going to get you into trouble. I can promise you that. So watch yourself. I don't know why I turned to like a pirate for a second. That was weird. I'm innocent. You're what we like to call a fucking liar? I might keep the Rhea bun, because I like it, and it's adorable. But not most of these. Pluto does deserve her own thing, but I might give her like a paw print cookie. I definitely want to add a bun. Also, fun fact, there will be more color options for the bunnies eventually. One of them is going to be something that shouldn't be too much of a surprise for people who've been around here for a while. There will be a bun bunny as an option, kind of like how there's a marshmallow color for the sugars, for the shines. The sugars will have a bun bunny. That's kind of like those old bunny badges I made that were bread themed. Cinnabunny! That might be another one that shows up eventually. But yeah, there will be like more food flavored bunny options. Hell, I might even add like a boba, quote unquote, kind of like body outfit that gives you like little circles on you. Makes you kind of look like you have boba inside of your bunny. Stuff like that. Yeah, well, some marshmallow now. Marshmallow coloring. But yeah, I will, like I said, I will add small updates to the bunnies every once in a while. Give me the swirl, swirl, swirl. Oh god, Comet, no! Comet, no! Oh, that actually wasn't all too bad. You just kind of put lavender up. That was so sad. Not another one! Comet, you're dropping bombs from the ceiling. That's not... that's bad. Stop it! Ah! Oh, yeah, you're safe because you're under a platform, so you can't go running around freely. Here, if I put you... Oh, I'm still holding the stars. If I put you up here, you can drop a bomb and you'll fly around in this area. There you go, Lavender. Up you go. I love the command. I know you do. I should probably make it cost something, but I think it has a cooldown anyway, so that's alright. Oh yeah, there is a Rhea Fluff hat as well. I have it on and now Wolf has it on. Whee! You fell on your face. You kind of fell into my hand. I am the marshmallows. I'm getting distracted. I'm having too much fun with the bunnies. I knew this would happen when I added them. I'd start getting distracted because it's just too much fun to look at them. I'm obsessed. I'm so glad you guys like them. They took all of this month to make, and I'm so proud that they, like, exist now. Okay, we have to add at least one drink. This is a cafe, after all. It doesn't technically have to be coffee, but it has to be a drink. Can we all agree that the bunnies would taste like gummies? Some of them. Hot chocolate? Ooh, not a bad idea, Wolf. I do enjoy a good hot cocoa. Ooh, I might add the Rhea potion as the one of the higher tiers, and not the highest one. Might go make one. That honestly, that sounds so good. Wait! Yes, we'll do a hot chocolate, but it's gonna have to be at an angle. Sorry, I realized something absolutely genius. Because if some of the bunnies are marshmallows, we might as well have one of them trying to sit in the hot coffee. Or the hot, not hot coffee, sorry, the hot cocoa. There should be a bunny sitting in the hot cocoa. It will be tilted kind of downwards. Oh, buddy. Oh yeah, fun fact about the Kuiper bunnies. I actually will make one of those like species heavy. You can't see that I'm making quotes, but I am. But like those species guides where it's like, hey, this is kind of how the bunnies work if you ever want to make your own. But it's more of like a loose guide of like, hey, is there like rules to these guys? Not really, but if you're wondering if they can look like this, yes, they totally do. Because obviously, I'm not saying don't make ones that don't follow the rules. They're more so just like a guideline of like, yeah, you can in fact do these things. They're not all one color. Some of them have multiple colors. Some of them have little traits like Rhea does. Extra ears. Slightly bigger tails than average. Little detailing. Not sure when I'll get around to it, but definitely after I finish Galaxy's commission, which I was going to work on today, but I realized I need to work on the skirt a little bit more before I can just kind of like comfortably work on it, which I will be doing this weekend. Little Buddy does not look like he is actually in the cup he is sitting in, so let's just like draw the cup first. I also have a couple of those Skeb chibis I was talking about that I do owe people, like Wolf and Comet, who I think still has not given me their thing yet. If so, I apologize, and I will try to add it to the list or to my references in the page I'm working on. Part of me wants to get the stream avatars, but I'm canonically small, so the avatars would have to be big. That'd be so funny. I mean, technically not too big if you like grabbed Kirby, because Kirby's like canonically like 8 to 6 inches, so he'd probably still be bigger than you, but he'd still be pretty tiny. Or you could come up with some sort of creature that ends up being smaller than your character, like... Do you draw with mouse? No, I have a drawing tablet. It's actually the XP Pen 15.6. I don't recommend XP Pen products, even though I use one. I'm not getting rid of this thing. There's been very, customer service things, people losing stuff and not getting anything back for it, just kind of like, we can't give you a refund even though it didn't show up. I don't think their products are particularly bad, I just wouldn't really recommend. I don't have like a recommended tablet. I just think it's alright. I know that's such a weird question. No, it's not. There are a lot of really good artists who draw with mouse. So if anything, I'm actually kind of honored. But no, I use a drawing tablet. I can never understand drawing with a mouse. My head just can't. Though I am kind of curious, why did you think I draw with a mouse? Or was it just a general question? To know what I draw with. Wolf versus a tardigrade. Or maybe you could have like little mini creatures made out of sewing materials. Like what would be a good one? Maybe a button? Or like these little, like those little beads with legs. Oh, this is it. Yep. Yep, this is the little marshmallow guy in a cup. Probably one of the cutest things I think I've ever drawn. Put little hearts on him, little kiss on the forehead for the little guy in the cup. But yeah, I definitely want to keep that just because that's one of the cutest little things. I am really drawing with my wrist, which is not really all that good for me. I need to get back to drawing with the shoulder. Thank you for the self-care reminder. Just one moment. I'm setting up another, and thank you for the save reminder. I'm setting up another, kind of classic item, which would be the, spell sodas. Enjoy your hot cocoa. For those of you who remember when we had the daily dice redeem, we used to have one of those redeems would add a soda can, or would give you essentially sodas that gave you certain abilities like potions. There's like a vending machine outside that drops random potions with different flavors based off of the ability you got. Like invisibility was lemon lime. I think strength was like hibiscus tea or something like that, because it was like a sort of red. Mana potions were very sweet and kind of tasted like honey. There was also another healing potion that was just water. Not sparkling water, just water. Didn't really taste like anything. It was just clear, had a little like plus on it. Hell, I might actually do that as just like a little side project, or maybe even some stickers to make like potion sodas. I don't know if I'll keep that, but it is a fun idea that I kind of miss. Besides, these little bunny guys need to be included in some stuff. So it's perfect for him to be in the, like, hot cocoa. Marshmallow boy. Honey shows up in a lot of places just because I like honey. I don't have, like, some deeper meaning to it. I just like honey. I like put it on pancakes like you would syrup. It tastes good. Let's see. When is our next ad break? In 18 minutes, and we have been streaming for a good almost 3 hours. I think, although we haven't gotten too much done, all of the sub badges are mostly planned, and I do have some ideas for the bit badges. I do think I'm going to send you guys off on a raid soon, before the next ad break starts. Canned soda that sparkles when opened. You like open it and just confetti comes out of it. It's like a luck potion. I like dunking chicken strips with honey. They taste good together. Ooh, I do like honey mustard. I've never actually tried eating something with just honey though, like that. It might be good. I don't think I'd hate it. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. I think I am going to start to sign us off. Move over to a little yapping before we leave. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you for the new follows, Lavender. And again, you shall remain unnamed as you did not name yourself. Thank you guys so much for the follows today. Thank you all for hanging out with me, whether you've been chatting or you've been lurking or doing a mix of both. Much appreciated, no matter what you do. Thank you again, Hawk, for the resub. Very sweet. I think that was 8 months now for him. I hope you enjoyed breakfast. You better be eating and taking care of yourself. It's early for him. He's in Australia. So he just woke up whenever he comes to a stream. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. This has been really fun. It's been nice doing a nice little co-working stream. Thanks for the amazing stream. Oh, thank you. Excited to meet you, and we'll be joining again very soon. Oh, thank you very much, Lavender. I'm glad you enjoyed. I hope to see you again. But yeah, let's figure out who you guys are going to go off to. Do I send... Let's press the raid button before I figure out who we're going to. Following... Do I go to... Ooh, we have a few people. Kiri is doing repo, but he's been streaming for 3 hours, so he's likely going to end soon. We could go here. We could go here. Wait, where's Doug? Oh, there he is. I scrolled past him. He's doing Power Wash Simulator. Kiri's likely going to end soon. Rainbow's probably going to end soon as well because she's on 3 hours. I don't know how long she normally streams, but I don't think she's going to be live for much longer. Aqua has been streaming for 4 hours. I don't think they'll be live for much longer either. So it sounds like Doug would be one of the better options to go with. Yeah, let's go over to Doug. For those of you who do not know, Doug is a very cool British streamer who we like to raid and hang out with in his streams for a lot of times. We actually made him a birthday map not too long ago, so everybody hop on in while I explain. Thank you very much. But yeah, Doug's a super cool streamer. He's super chill, very funny. He's doing Power Wash Simulator with some friends, I assume, because I see someone else in his like on the side. But yeah, Doug's a super chill and super nice streamer. Oh, he's with Professor Plant. Okay, that makes sense. He usually streams with Plant for multiplayer stuff. But yeah, you guys know Doug. You know he's great. That's one of his emotes, the Wibble Jiggle. Very funny. So yeah, the British man, the British guy, the British myth, the melon, the legend. Go say hi to Doug, go be nice, go read his rules, and be very respectful, or else I'll get you.